3 days in, how are things going so far?
I think they're going pretty good. Trying a lot of different lineups, a lot of different people in different spots, trying to see what works. And I think the thing we can say is we've had excellent effort. Every day that's been our goal, and I think we've accomplished that so far.
You don't play for a month still. How are you going to keep the buy-in high?
I mean, it's easy because the closer the game gets, the more energy gets on campus, and the more energy you feel around the team. So we're trying to just simulate that right now and keep it going because we know if we can simulate that same feeling, we'll get a lot better earlier. So it'll be very simple. Just keep the energy up and just look forward to it.
Kerryon, just what have you seen from some of the young guys like Devin Barrett?
Devin's really fast, and he has really good feet. So he's caught on to the offense very fast, and I think that'll help him. Coming into fall camp is never easy for a freshman, but he's taking it in stride, and he's getting settled in. I think he's doing very well.
Are you sort of keeping an eye on that battle for the number 3, number 4 spot behind you and Cameron?
I'm keeping my battle on myself right now. Everybody. I mean, we have an excellent room from 1 through 9 or 10, however many running backs we have. We have an excellent room. Everybody knows that we all need each other. Everybody knows that we have to go out and give our best every day individually, and the rest take care of itself. So every day we encourage each other. Every day we go out and give our 100% effort and let the rest play out.
This offseason, is there anything specific you've been working on to improve or to do differently or better or anything?
My main goal in every offseason is just to get faster and to get bigger and make sure that I can handle both of those at the same time. So yes, it's nice to put on weight, but at the same time you have to move the same. So that was my main goal this offseason, and I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've put myself in a really good conditioning standpoint to help myself this year. So I feel like this offseason was a success.
I know they tested you, so tell us specifically what progress you made as far as the weight and the speed game.
Everything went up. I didn't get to run the 40 because we did right after the spring game, so ankle was a little messed up then. But once that got fine, I could feel myself getting faster every week, every month that we trained in the summer. So all my numbers went up in the weight room, and I feel a lot better.
Can folks expect to see you catching more balls this year? I mean, RPO, you're just a good receiver, that kind of thing?
I think they will. But then again, it's up to the quarterback whenever he wants to throw the ball to me. But I think they will. We have a lot more options than we have in the past in terms of running backs getting open, in terms of running backs having the opportunity. So I think they will, and hopefully that I can do that because, like you said, I've been catching passes all my life, so I feel like that just gives me more chance to make plays, more chances to get on the field. So I think that you can expect that this year.
For those of us who didn't see much of Sal, kind of give us a scouting report on what he's really good at.
I think Sal's really good, honestly. He catches a lot of contested balls. He's a big target. He knows how to use his body to block off defenders. He knows how to go and get the ball. And he's a sneaky athlete, and I think he's gonna be very big for us this year. I think he really will. He reminds me of a more athletic CJ. Might not be as good as blocker as CJ Uzomah was, but I think in terms of receiving ability, I think he's got it all.
What have you seen from Kyle since he's been back?
He's the same old Kyle. He's big, he's fast, and he's a pure athlete. But the thing that's impressed me is he's blocking extremely well so far in fall camp. I know today was just first day of pass, but I think to me that he's came a long way in that regard, and I think he really wants to. He really is in that position. Hey, I'll do whatever I can to help the team, and I think that's helped him a lot.
Does it seem like he missed the spring, or has he been up to speed?
Oh no, Kyle missed spring. I mean, it is literally like he doesn't miss a beat. He's came out. The knowledge still stayed with him, and now he's just knocking the rust off. But like I said, I think he's done very good.
A couple of people have said that he seems a lot more mature. Do you think that's been the case?
That just comes with time with anybody. When you come in as a freshman, as highly recruited as he was, everybody around the state knows him. Everybody around the country knows him. Everybody goes through that learning phase. Now it's year 2. He's got a year up underneath his belt. He sees that, hey, everybody was in that position, and I think he's really taken it in stride, and he's really learned from it, and there's nowhere for him to go but up.
Have you kind of been there as a resource for Malik after he's dealt with some injuries? You've dealt with injuries.
Not really in terms of Malik doesn't need me to be there. We've been around each other long enough. He knows that if he needs anything, he can come to me. But he's a strong-minded guy. Very few things can get Malik down. So in terms of me having to be a resource, hey, I've been through it. It happens. But Malik's not gonna let something like that, as minor as that. He knows there's a bigger picture in life, and he sticks to it.
now that you've had a full spring in Chip's offense and just getting to learn it, what's the biggest difference between the offense now and what it was a year ago?
I say the biggest difference is I mean, it's gonna sound funny, but there's more run pass options. Before it was kind of, hey, we're gonna run power or we're gonna run inside zone. That's it. Hey, maybe a bubble here or there. But I think he has a lot of different things that he likes to do off of those things. And if we can execute, then it'll work. If we don't, nothing ever works when you don't execute. So it's all up to us to make all that. All sounds good. Everybody's got a scheme, but if the players don't make it work, then it's all for nothing. So to me, that's the biggest difference. Is a lot of different ways to spread the ball around. I think defenses have to respect both sides of the field at all times. If you're sleeping, we might pop one there, it's 10 yards. So I think that's the biggest difference.